you about a hair treatment I did recently that is pretty awesome. So I'm pretty sure most of you know what Brazilian blowout is. And if you don't, it's this treatment that you can get at salons. It's really expensive. It's like $300. And what they do is they apply this serum-y like concoction of liquidy stuff to your hair. They blow dry it in and then they flat iron it a bunch of times, and then they rinse it out, or they tell you to keep it in for 2 days and then you rinse it out. And what it does is it leaves your hair much more manageable if you have frizzy hair or coarse hair or just hair that's a little bit difficult. I'm one of those people. I have really difficult hair. My hair texture is totally weird. It's very frizzy, it's very big, it's just hard to deal with. A lot of the time I don't blow dry my hair. I let it air dry from being completely soaking wet, and this is how it becomes the most manageable. But it's still really frizzy and really big, and just like it's really I'm sure some of you can relate to this, but it's where you hear people talk about how their hair is like frizzy and unmanageable, and you see it after it's been wet and it's just a little bit like wavy. This is a totally different story here, and it's a lot more difficult. I can't just let it air dry and go out. I have to style it and use my straightener, and it's a lot of work. So I've gotten Brazilian blowouts before, and they're amazing, and it's life-changing, but they're expensive. And there was the whole debate. I haven't gotten one in a long time, but there was a whole debate about them having formaldehyde, and when that gets heated up, it becomes a gas, and then you inhale it, and that's bad for you because formaldehyde is what they like treat dead bodies with, and there's just a lot of things with that. So I haven't gotten one done in a while, mainly because my hair has been really short. I probably would go get one or a keratin treatment at a salon when it grows out. This was something, back to what we're talking about here, this was something I saw on Outlook, wherever you want to call it. It's like everyone has a different way to pronounce it. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Outlook though. It's called liquid keratin. So they had this brand on there like a month ago maybe, and they had the shampoo, conditioner, leave-in conditioner, deep conditioner, all these things, and then this, which is the straighter, smoother, stronger, and longer treatment, and it's a 60-day treatment. So this I didn't get any of the other things, and I bought this myself, yada yada yada. I didn't get any of the other components to it or any other keratin treatments, but I wanted to try it and kind of do a process video for you, because the process of this is exactly the same as at the salons, and I wanted to see what the results would be. Side note, I was not expecting this to be as good as at a salon. It's obviously a lot harder to do this kind of process on yourself, so I wasn't expecting it to be that comparable at the same level. But the difference is that this cost, I don't remember what it cost on Outlook, but I saw it on Amazon and it was $30, so it's 10% of the price. So I just wanted to see how it compared. So I filmed the process for you, so let's go through it. First thing that you have to do is to shampoo your hair twice. Now they have a pre-treatment shampoo that you can use. I just used my one that I have. It worked really well, so I like that one. It's all natural sulfate-free stuff. Washed my hair twice and then blow dried it. And it's huge when it's blow dried, as you can see right here. Then what I did was applied the treatment. So you have to split your hair into 4 different sections. I couldn't find any clips, so I just used ponytail holders, which looks super goofy, but that's okay. And you take the product, you shake it up, and then you pump it into your hands, and then apply it to each section, starting at the nape of your neck. Now, it did not say anything about using gloves, so I didn't use gloves, and it did not burn my hands or feel like anything more than a regular leave-in or conditioner product would feel. So the whole thing here is you don't want to oversaturate it. So it's not like when you have a deep conditioner and you just pile, at least I do, I pile it on so that my hair is like 10 pounds of just product. You want to saturate it, but not to that point. So what they recommend is that you have a fine-tooth comb and you apply it to your hair and then go through each part of your hair with the fine-tooth comb, and that'll get rid of any extra product that you don't need. Once you've gone through all of your hair and you've saturated it, everything's good, then you wait 20 minutes and you just leave it just like you would with a deep conditioner, and after that, then you blow dry it with the product in. Now, this is something that's really important to say. This will leave your hair feeling really heavy and gross, and that's because you have a ton of product in it, and it's not going to feel light and great at all. It's going to feel really heavy, gross, and matted and messy. So just warning you with that. Once you've done that, then it's the most crucial and important part, and that is to flat iron each section. So with this part, you have to have a flat iron that is really good quality and can go upwards of 450 degrees. They have a little chart that shows if you have virgin hair, you do it at a less degree and you do less passes through your hair. Because mine is color treated and it's coarse, I set my flat iron, which the flat iron that I was using is this one from Paul Mitchell. It's the Nero flat iron. It looks like this, and you can set the temperature you want between 360 to 450 degrees. I really like it. I set mine to 430 degrees, and I went through my hair 4 to 5 passes each. So you take half an inch to a full inch of hair. Each section you do like a little bit, and then you go over it with your flat iron 4 to 5 times. This takes a really long time, so this is the time if you have a Netflix or a Hulu account or that movie you've really been wanting to watch, this is the time to do it. And it is difficult because if you're doing this on your own hair, you can't really see the back, and because your hair is full of this product, it's very heavy and it's hard to separate out everything. But once you have that, you're pretty much good. So that took me like an hour maybe to do, and then you leave it for 15 minutes to kind of cool off, and then you rinse it out in the shower and do double shampoo rinse again. And then they recommend to use their shampoo and conditioner. So what I did right after is I just did deep conditioner. I used It's a 10. The deep conditioner they have is absolutely my favorite. Left that in for like 20 minutes and then just rinsed it out, and this is the result. So this is straightened, not gonna lie. This is a picture of my hair blow dried exactly like I did before. So you can see there's a huge difference in how big it is. So my hair air dried so much softer and so much like manageable. It was much less frizzy and great, and I just am so excited about it. So I was shocked, to be honest with you. I wasn't expecting results this good. Now, when I got it done at the salon, like I said, it did work better, but it also was $300. It was not $30. So I gotta tell you guys, I really like this. So if you have a blow dryer and you have a flat iron that gets to a really high degree that you can control the temperature on, or one that's really good quality like a GHD or a Chi, and you have hair that drives you crazy, I would totally check this out. So like I said, I found it on Amazon and they have all the products. So I'll link you guys to the products in the description if you are interested. It's supposed to last you between 30 and 60 days. I will let you guys know if anything changes. Probably on my blog. I'll let you know if it was sooner or later or what have you. But I honestly would do this treatment a couple times a year myself. Just set aside half a day on like a Saturday and just do this. If I'm not, I mean, all I did was just watch Netflix and did my hair and stuff, and it wasn't any different than, you know, if I was just hanging out doing nothing any other day. So I was really happy with the results. I think that it worked really well. This is a 4.2 fluid ounce container. I'm pretty sure, I can't tell you for certain, but I'm pretty sure that I used maybe half of it, maybe not even half of it, which, as you could see from the video, I have a lot of hair, so that shows that this will last a couple of uses, which is awesome. So if you guys have used a keratin treatment like this before, let me know what one you've used and if you've had good results with it. And like I said, I do recommend this. I'm really surprised how well it worked, so that's great.